All right. Well, I have mainly been hunting for these at my local Target. I happened to also be at a Walmart most recently and found one. It actually turned out to be a duplicate, which was my first duplicate, which is not too bad considering how many I already have. But yeah, let's jump into it and I'll give you guys kind of a rundown of what I have added to the collection since the last video. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link it somewhere on the screen in one of the corners, and you can go ahead and watch that. And that is the first edition of these Star Wars Epic Hero Series action figures. Starting with I don't quite remember the order in which I bought these or found them. I've just been buying them and putting them away and storing them for my son when he's older. But this one was so cool. I can't wait for him to play with this one. It's the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. It's awesome. And it's like battle damage, so I think this is like technically this from the second season. But yeah, it's really cool. It also comes with Mando and Grogu, which if you have seen the other video, which I'll plug it again, go watch that first video. I do already have Mando and Grogu, but this is the only way that you can buy the ship, is if, you know, obviously it comes with the two Mando and Grogu. So that's fine. It's super cool though. The cockpit for both Mando and Grogu opens, so like that little ball that the little dome that Grogu sits in opens up, and you can put him in there. Mando's cockpit slides open, so you can put him in there. It has two missiles in the front. It's got boost mode, which I don't really know if that does anything or if it just kind of looks cool. It's got a little flap. And then this Mando also comes with a jetpack, which I believe the other one does as well. But yeah, anyway. Also, take a look here. This looks very Beskar-y as far as armor goes, and that jetpack goes, you know. But then if you look here, hopefully that looks and zooms correctly. That jetpack is gray as gray can be. So, whatever. That's okay. The attention to detail is, you know, it's okay. This is also a child's toy, a collector piece for some, you know. So, yeah, not a huge deal. But the ship, we don't get a whole lot of ships anymore. With our action figures. It's just a, you know, a thing of the past. So when I saw it, I immediately picked it up, and I want to say it was $29.99. So, you know, not terrible. I think each figure on their own was about $8. So yeah, not bad. I say worthwhile for sure. I wish they'd make more though. This was like a couple months ago that I got this ship. There have been no ships since then, and it sort of seems like the characters aren't just from the Mandalorian series, so we could get other ships. So we'll see. The next one are just single figure packs that I found. And I would just go and look, and then if it was a new one, I would just buy it. It was as easy as that. I'll get to my duplicate here in a second, though. But here's the Moff Gideon. This is obviously season 2 Moff Gideon with his helmet that we. Oh my goodness, sorry, the glare is not great. Season 2 Moff Gideon with his helmet. Let me try it this way. Is that a little bit better? Yes, it is a little bit better. So here's Moff Gideon. He's got his really cool helmet, and then his like electrified staff thingy. I don't really remember that. I haven't watched the show in a while, so I can't quite remember. But yeah, that's okay. Moff Gideon though, pretty cool figure. I'll keep it right here as well, just because of the glare. But here's the Darth Maul figure. And like obviously Darth Maul not in Mandalorian, so they're making figures that aren't necessarily part of that series. So I'm like, where are the ships? It'd be cool if we had like an X-Wing or any of like a TIE fighter, I don't know, something classic. But yeah, Darth Maul with his double-bladed lightsaber, the plastic robes, no cape. If you saw this one, Moff Gideon has a, whoa, sorry. If you saw here, Moff Gideon does have a cape included. It's kind of hard to tell. I apologize, camera angle wise, and the fact that I don't open them. But yeah, Moff Gideon has a cape. Darth Maul does not have his cloak, cape, etc. He just has his, battle ready outfit on. Now this one I thought was really, really cool. Scout Trooper on a speeder bike. And this one is, in fact, from the Mandalorian. You can see here it's got like this little pouch where Grogu can sit, and the figure can actually fit in there. It's like a pretty deep little pouch. But yeah, so this is from that specific episode in season 2 where the Scout Trooper captures Grogu, yada yada yada. It has this cool feature where the bike sort of falls apart, like he's crashing, and the seat pops up, and I thought it was just pretty cool. It's a really cool feature. This bike is pretty beefy looking, but I like it. It's awesome. It looks like the button, focus. There's a button that you press in the back, and it sort of does like a self-destruct, if you will. The handlebars pop off, the seat flips up, and then it shows you how to put it back together. And then it also looks like there's some motion with the handles and whatnot. So pretty cool, like a nice functional. Oh, the feet, the pedals move. There, I'm pointing at nothing. There we go. The pedals move. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. It's an awesome piece, and like I love speeders. Speeders are awesome. I'm hoping we get some, I don't know, clones or something, or not stormtroopers. They don't have any necessarily have any speeders, but clone troopers would be awesome, or scout troopers in some other type of speeder. Yeah, moving on. Okay, here is the last one. As you can see, it is a duplicate. One of the issues that I've run into with this series is that they release figures and then they release like this accessory pack with the figures. And this in and of itself is not a bad thing, but the way that I've come across it is I ran into, or found while I was hunting for the figures, all of the single packed figures first. So I have the Darth Vader, I have the Luke, I have the Mando, I have Sabine, I have Paz Vizsla, the list goes on. I'm pretty sure I have every single one that's been released. Since all of the single packs were released, they did these like double pack or accessory pack bundles. And, it's my fault for not paying close enough attention, but it's like, come on, man, you got to keep track of every pack that they release, and it's a duplicate figure that now just has some accessories added to it. So it's fine though. And I did actually notice, it's kind of a little bit hard to tell, but I'll zoom way in here. Darth Maul's robes are different colored, and he's also, it's not episode 1 Maul. Like, as far as I can tell, everything that I'm looking at here leads me to believe it's more Clone Wars or Rebels. Maybe not Clone Wars. I'm trying to rack my memory here, but like a Rebels Maul in a way. But his robes are different. He's got the, chest piece, armor piece. Whereas this one is very much rooted in episode 1 Maul with just all black, clean robes. So, yeah, there is that. I know there's like a lot of mixed feelings about these out there, but I think they're awesome. They're just such a good value for what you get, and like this is such a fantastic entry level action figure for, kids, yeah, kids who are playing with toys. And also a great entry level figure to collect because they are so affordable. Um when I first started getting them from Target, I think they were like $7.99, $8. The double, sometimes they have two figures, or like the single figure with the accessory packs are like $12.99. I want to say this one, the duplicate that I did buy, was on sale at Walmart for like $9.99. So it's just so affordable if you have somebody who wants to start collecting figures but doesn't really know where to begin. And, Black Series figures are great, but each one, roughly starts at around $20 to $25, which is not, an easy hobby to just jump into and get a lot of figures all at once. Whereas, like, you can get a handful of these for the same $25, $27 as you would to just get one Black Series figure. So I really like it. I grew up in the era of like 5 point of articulation figures. Um, I mean, I was buying like the episode 1 figures and whatnot. So I just really like this style, and I really hope they keep making new ones, and I hope they keep making ships and, different things. I kind of hope they stop doing stuff like this. Either that or I need to pay closer attention because I don't want to get mixed up with too many duplicates. So far this is the only one though, and I'm pretty proud of that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know there are some mixed emotions out there, and that's okay. I really enjoy them. I hope my son likes them when he grows up and he's old enough to play with them. But yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a like, or don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.